Okay, I'm going to talk first about how did we make the figures that are on the top right corner move when the dashboard loads. First, we created the geometric figures seen here, separate each one with the palette within the colors of the style of the dashboard, and then we imported those to Illustrator. I have to close this. Yes. So when each of the figure was imported, then I created another document with the dimensions needed for the HTML document, and in that document, each of the figures were imported on each layer. That can be seen here. So the first layer is the yellow figure, the other one is a white one, the pink one, and the green one. So they are separated. Then we exported those here. We exported for screen. We selected the folder, yeah. Selected SVG. Then the settings were set to preserve the attributes with 5 decimals. Then when it was exported, it was opened here on Visual Studio Code, and then it gives us this super fun kind of code. So we selected all, we copy it, and then we paste it in here. Here. So we have this SVG, which renders as this on the HTML file, which I will show at the end. So this here, which right now is collapsed, is this the whole SVG thing. Okay, so this this whole document has. I want to this collapse it. Wait, I'll wait for a second. Why is not doing what I want it to do? Because it's not this one. There, it's this one. I made a mistake. It's this one. Okay, I'm going back. So the SVG was imported and was added here, and the SVG is this one that's here. So one can see that all the G elements has the code for one of the figures, and they have the IDs was exported as the IDs here. So one can see this one, amarillo, which means yellow in Spanish, is this one here. Let's see, this one here. Okay, so this code is the SVG. So since we have separated each of the figures, we can animate. They are part of each one is part of the DOM, so it can be individually animated. So to do that, we used TwinMax, and it's imported here, the library that animates it. So it's imported here. Then one can go to the script, and it loads TwinMax at the beginning. And the selector is shapes, which is, let me separate this. So the selector is shapes, which is the name of the class of the SVG. This is the time of the animation, 2 seconds. This is where it comes from, and this is the separation that it places outside the document, and then it makes them all together when the page loads. Okay, so this is how we animated this nice graph, and I want to show how did it ended up. It ended up like this. So this here. Okay, good. Thank you.